You're pretty good at that. Learn those things that you do.
Look ridiculous.
Holy moly. There's no way. You ready? Alright, smile at the camera for like 10 seconds and I'll start.
You start. Who said you
I'm
get
gonna
to
start. You start then, okay. Alright, here we go. Hey everyone, welcome back. We haven't done one of these in a while. This is going to be our dairy dialogue, and we're going to tell y'all a little bit about ourselves and then go into some questions. So everyone's asked us a lot of questions over the last few months. We wanted to answer a few of those, have a little bit of fun with it, but I'm here with David. Y'all all should know me pretty well. I'm Andrew Volleman. I do all the processing, and here with my brother David. David, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Not much more to know about me besides I'm David Volleman and I mainly do the cow management and the cows here.
Yeah, well, we're going to start off. We've got a list of questions here. We're going to answer these questions for y'all and have a little bit of fun with it, I guess. So, first question on my list is, are any new bottles coming out? And so I will tease a little bit that you should really stay tuned to our social media pages coming up. We've got a new design that we're looking at launching really soon. We got some exciting things coming up, so I can definitely say there's some new bottle designs coming out. I cannot say what exactly, but there's actually going to be a few, so stay tuned. Should be a busy few months coming up with some fun designs on the way. David?
One of the questions I got is or how old is our oldest cow? So the oldest cow right now is just under 10 years old.
Okay, next question. How does the sanitation process of the returned bottles work? So it's a pretty simple process, but it's basically like a giant industrial washing machine, specifically made for our bottles, all out of stainless steel. The bottles come back from the stores. We take those, we put them into this washer, and they soak in a chemical solution that really scrubs, kills any bacteria that could be in that bottle. It washes out, scrubs it with strong jets of water several times, and then it finally rinses it with water, and then we sanitize it to make sure that it's completely sanitized and there's no bacteria left in it, and then it gets set on a belt and goes automatically all the way to our filler machine where it gets filled and capped and no one touches it along the way, so we can make sure we have a nice clean bottle to put our fresh quality milk in.
The next question I got was, at what age do our cows retire? And I think this is a little bit more of a complex question because there's not just a one age for all cows. So, it's about 2 years old before a cow gives birth the first time, and that's when we start milking them. And some cows may never give much milk, so they may get retired earlier and go for beef. Whereas other cows, as I told you a minute ago, some cows are 10 years old, so they've maybe had like eight calves and been with us for quite a while. So it's different for every single cow.
Okay, next one. Would y'all eventually sell at HB in South Texas? I have to give it props to the South Texas folks. Y'all are some loud people and y'all are really good at letting us know that you would love our milk down there. We would love to bring our milk down there, but we just need some stores to help us distribute it in that area and get it there. So continue to request it at your HEB stores or any other grocery chains, and let's make it happen. We would love to see our milk there in South Texas.
Yeah, those requests really do matter. So we hear it from HEB that they've gotten a lot of requests, and I can tell you, everybody that's listening, that store requests absolutely matter. Next question is, what is your favorite cow? And I would say a father doesn't pick favorites. So we'll leave that one there.
Why is our milk so good? Well, we just add a few sprinkles of magic whenever we're bottling it, just to make sure that it tastes better than anything else. Actually, I think it starts all at the dairy. David's to thank for that. Good quality milk comes from happy cows that are treated the right way, and so from there we start with the best ingredient. It all comes from our farm, and so from there we take it, we bottle it, we're able to make sure that it stays cold and fresh and get it to the stores as quickly as possible so that y'all have a great tasting fresh product, and our glass bottles certainly help us in that, and so that's what makes our milk taste so good.
Yeah, being able to control our milk from the cow or the field where the food is grown all the way to the bottle into the stores is what truly makes us unique from everybody else. Are your cows grass fed? Great question, a little bit complex. I get this one often. So our cows are fed grass, but they're also fed other things. So our grass will be sometimes in the form of grazing when they're not being milked, but our milking cows are kept in a barn where it's nice and cool, because dairy cows get heat stress starting about 68 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can imagine right now that's miserable for them. So we really have to do cooling for them, as opposed to having them go out to the pasture and graze right now while they're being milked. And we've seen that in health things when we put them out to grazing. Cows, not always the smartest, so she's gone out and even gotten to the point where they get sick. So when we pen them back up in these hot months, it really shows much better results on health on them. So that's one of the things we do there. I think the more important part of this question is a marketing scheme. People go to the store and they see a bottle that says grass-fed milk and they think that's the best for them. And if you just think about that for a minute, that's not the concept of a cow's grazing all year round is just not realistic. Think about snow in the north, anywhere up north where they have snow, drought. Down here in the south, like right now we're in a drought, there's no grass out there to be grown. So to think that that's really possible, it's mainly just a marketing scheme, companies writing grass-fed milk, when really cows are not out grazing anywhere around the world for that part. So I encourage you to sign up for a dairy tour. You can see all the ingredients, everything the cows eat, and how we make that casserole for them. So yeah, come check us out sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you, when it's as hot as it is in Texas right now, I feel pretty happy to be sitting in the AC right now. So next question, any new upcoming flavors? I would say that we are working on a few. Definitely need some inspiration, so if y'all want to help us out, comment below and let us know kind of what y'all would love to see. It would really help us out to kind of give us a starting point on some new flavors. We have some ideas. We want some really unique things. Our root beer milk is out right now, and it's one of those really unique ones that everyone seems to really love, but we would love some more ideas, so comment below.
Yeah, we just made our vanilla permanent flavor, so we need another seasonal to fill the gap. So believe me, we're listening. I got how many gallons of milk are produced in a day? So a cow will give about 8 to 9 gallons per day. Another question is, how do you milk your cows? The best answer here is come see it. It's very hard for me to explain because we do it every time, every day. It's pretty obvious for me, or pretty second nature. So the cows come into our milking parlor twice a day for about 5 minutes, and actually they only get milk for about 5 minutes twice a day. So past that, it's kind of hard to explain something like that besides seeing it. So sign up for a dairy tour. You can find that on our website and come see us.
David and I always do the dairy tours where we always try to lead them ourselves, and so 99% of the time you'll get one of us. We love to show off the operation and show what we do every day, and so you'll get to meet one of us and get to see everything hands-on experience. It's something really unique. So last question I have is, will y'all ever make ice cream? And I think I can't really answer that one right now. I think it's certainly in the works, but I cannot say yes or no. So you'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah, so we're always looking at additional products to add. So again, y'all request for different products. Tell us what y'all want, and we're gonna try to add a much broader lineup of dairy products. So they take some work. Last question I got is, how do I return my bottles to you? So any store that sells our milk will take bottle returns. You just take your bottles up there. You don't need a receipt. Take it some to the register, some to customer service. Just bring them up there. They should see that it's a Volleman's bottle, and give you a $2 credit for those bottles. Again, any store, some at the register, some at customer service, but no receipt needed. Just rinse them. You can throw the lid away. We just need the bottle rinsed.
Yep. Well, that's all the questions I have. David, it was fun getting back to this. Hopefully we can slowly get back in the rhythm of doing some more dairy dialogue, showing you the operation. We did a lot of these when we first started, but we've continued to give people the content that they want. So if you want to see more dairy dialogues, let us know, and we would certainly love to show off more of our operation. Until next time, thanks.